Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel by Produce Ankur. Today we are diving into one of the most effective sorting algorithm, quicksort. It is widely used to be due to its performance and simplicity. Let's get started. First of all, we understand what is quicksort. Quicksort is a divide and conquer algorithm. It works by selecting a pivot element from the array and partitioning the other element into two sub-array according to whether they are less than or greater than the pivot element. The sub-array are then sorted recursively. So let's move on to other how to understand the problem statement. Now in this here you can see we have a problem statement. If we given an array of integer, we have to sort the array. For example, here you can see we have a constant array number of array which have an element of -6, 20, 8, -2 and 4. And after quick sort it will return -6, 2, 4, 8 and 20. This is a problem statement of sorting the array of integer in a sorted way. Now let's understand how the what are the steps to sort the quick sort. First of all, we have to choose the pivot element. Selecting an element from an array as a pivot element. Then you can select any element, whether it is a first element, last element, middle element. It will depend upon your the first approach. We in our approach, I will taking the last element. Okay. Here you can see we can pick any element as a pivot point, whether it is the first element, last element, any element which you would like to take, you will take it. Then we can partitioning rearrange the array so that all the elements less than the pivot are on the left side and all the elements greater than the pivot element are on the right side. Now the pivot should be added in the correct position. After that, we can recursively apply the above steps until and unless recursively apply the above steps to the subarray of length with smaller values and elements with the greater values. Now I will give you an example of how to sort an array with the help of quick sort. Let's move on to others. Here is an example of quick sort example. Quick sort example. Here you can see we have an array of -6, 28 and -2 and 4. In our approach, we are taking 4 as a pivot element. Here I have taken a pivot element of 4. Now if you compare that -6, 28 and -2, we have a array. Now we can check the element which is smaller than 4, which is a pivot element. So -6 and 2 are the smaller element, as they are negative integers, so they are a smaller element, and 28 are greater than 4, which is a pivot element. I move on to the right side. Now you can see that 6 and -2 are on the left side and 8 and 20 on the right side. Now we move on to the left array, which is -2 and which is -6 and -2. Now we take 4 as a pivot element in the array. We take -2 as a pivot element in our approach. Now I will taking our 4 as a pivot element in the first array. I will taking -2 as a pivot element in our left side array. So what we see that -2 is the pivot element. Now -6 is smaller than -2, so it is on the left side, and on the right side we have an empty block because we don't have any element on the right side of pivot element, which is -2 in our case. Now we move on to our right side array, which is 8 and 20. So what should be a pivot element? Our pivot element is the last element, which is 20 in our case. Then here you can check 20 pivot element are there. Then at that on the right side 8 is more than 20, so it is on a side on the left side. And after that, as on the right side we don't have any element because it is the end of our array on the right side. Now let's move on to our new slides where you can see that our quick example continue. Now here you can see that we have fourth number of integer which is in an array, which is a pivot element in the first array. Then we have -2 as a pivot element and -6 on the left side because it is smaller than -2. Then on the right side we have 8 and 20. Here you can see that -6 and 8 are the element, and 4, -2 and 20 are the pivot element in this case. Now if we join these three element in the one array, so we get that -6, -2, 4, 8 and 12. Here you can see 4 are the starting pivot element. After that we can select -2 as the pivot element on the left side and 20 as the right side, because on the left side 6 and -2 is the last element, and in 8 and 12 array 20 is the last array. So this is how when we arrange this array in the element in the array, it will give out the sorted array, which is -6, -2, 4, 8 and 12, 20. So I hope you can understand how the quicksort works. I have demonstrating. On the next example, we together solve the solution. We together solve the array with the help of quicksort algorithm.